Hey, Johnny, we are live. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Welcome, welcome. I finally see you in person. I've been hearing
Uh,
your voice so many months, like 5 months.
was it that long? When?
Yeah, yeah. I've been joining club for 5 months now.
Wow, so it's been 5 months I get to know you as a friend. Pretty glad.
That's so cool, so cool. I love Clubhouse, and I'm an addict. So yeah, thank you. I wanted to introduce you to our audience, and to read, like, just the first paragraph of your bio, and the rest is in the description below. Okay, so who is Johnny? A native Clevelander raised in Central America, Johnny K. Wu is a veteran award-winning producer, director, editor with an MBA from Cleveland State University, specializing in branding. Fluent in Chinese, Spanish, and English, Johnny is well known and respected within the Asian Pacific American community in Ohio. He is one of the co-founder of the Cleveland Asian Festival, as well as recognized by ethnic culture groups as the producer for Cleveland Cultural Gardens One World Day since 2015. Wow, Johnny, you have done so much in different areas, film and MBA and everything. So please read the rest of the biography. It's very impressive. So how are you? Tell us a little bit about this upcoming One World Day, please.
Sure. This is my 6th year working with the Culture Garden Federation people, and they hired me to produce an event. This event usually happens once the last Saturday of August. So this year will be August 29th. It's an event, outdoor event. We have about 237 acres of land space over big. So this is the actual map of the event. And so this whole area, there's about 39 different cultural gardens. And each gardens, they're going to have people performing. They're going to have ethnic food, and the street will be closed down for that. And in fact, this is one of the only type unique gardens in the world. So you will not find it anywhere else besides Cleveland, Ohio. And so I was hired to do this, and I was hired to put it together a big programming. And usually, this in the past years, we produce a book like this and have all the different programming, all the different scheduling there. There is also a Centennial Plaza where people actually get there and eat. So you get to see a parade of flags. Different culture garden people get together and have a parade, and then they're going to march from one point to the other. You can see the different ethnic groups, and then you're going to see different ethnic food, ethnic performance. You can also have a chance to visit different gardens and get to learn about the culture, the history. It's very educational. So we are anticipating about 20 to 30,000 people showing up, and I just saw your cat.
This is Mimi. Hi, Mimi. She's shy. She's like 6 years old. Yeah,
Oh,
very sweet. Very sweet. We
yeah.
have two cats. We always have cats. Do you have any pet?
Yeah, I have a cat. He's sleeping around. He's 18 years old.
Oh my
And
god.
yeah,
Oh my god.
unfortunately, recently he just started to losing hearing, so he cannot
Oh.
hear anything. So he's always around me and follow me because he's afraid to be by himself.
Oh.
I
Oh
like him
wow.
sleeping in the other room right now.
Yeah, we always have cats.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
I
so
if I
uh-huh.
talk too much and if he can hear me, he will be here already in a full video bomb the whole show because he loves to be in front of the camera.
Oh, really? That's funny.
But
That's funny.
he can't hear me anymore, so he just do whatever he does.
Yeah, yeah. Cats are great,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They're not as needy like a dog. They're very independent, but yet they
Yeah.
can be such a good companion and
But
less work.
my cat John, he used to be able to follow command. I can tell him to come, he comes. I tell
Uh-huh.
him to sit, he will sit. I call him to tell him to go away, he walks away. And
Uh-huh.
so those command, but he can't hear me anymore. So anything I'm
Yeah,
saying is
yeah,
useless.
yeah. So tell me, I know you speak Chinese.
Yes.
Do you? 你可以说普通话吗？
可以说是普通话。
Oh, so you were born in this country.
I was born in Cleveland, but I was raised in Panama. My father was a diplomat for the Taiwanese government.
Panama. Oh, wow.
So
Awesome.
I grew up mostly over there. Went to high school there, and then went to university there a little bit. And then I decided to get away from my dad because
Mm,
everybody there knows him. I can't
mm,
get a job without him involved,
mm,
so it's very annoying. So I decided to move here. Came
mm.
back to Cleveland. My first year, I slept on a stinky little apartment rental place with no bed. I slept on the floor. I eat on the floor. I
Yeah,
just totally very basic, and then just
yeah.
get myself back up until where I have right now, which is the last
Wow.
years.
That's why you speak Spanish. That's
Yo
awesome.
tengo hablar en español.
Yeah. But your parents must raise you really well. You speak Chinese too, because lots of, I know a lot of Asian or Chinese American second generation, they don't speak Chinese very well.
That's a reason. My father, because he's a diplomat, he
Yeah.
he does not want to forget our Chinese tradition.
Yeah.
I was quote unquote forced when I was a little kid to
Uh-huh.
learn Chinese, to read Chinese, to speak
Yeah.
only at home. So
Yeah.
it was just something I had to continue doing because my father was a very proud man. Uh,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
came from a very long family lineage.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned to you in Clubhouse, he's also from Shanghai, and he said that when he was in Shanghai, he was a very rich person,
Uh-huh.
lots of places, real estate, a lot
Yeah.
of money, and grandfather, his great great grandfather were all military generals and this and that. So he came with a very high class society. So he
Mm.
wanted to make sure that us, the kid, will continue to be able to speak Chinese and be able to
Mm.
talk Chinese and be able to remember the tradition and so on.
Do you have siblings?
I have a sister living in California.
Oh, that's nice.
She has six.
So yeah. So what oh yeah, I yesterday we were in I was in your room in Clubhouse, and when I said I was born in Shanghai, it's like, and then you said, "Ah, you were born in Shanghai. My father's from Shanghai."
Yeah.
So tell me about it. He was born in Shanghai, and when did he came to States?
So he was born in Shanghai, and he was part of the Kuomintang group, and he moved to Taiwan, and then became a diplomat there, and then he just traveled all over the places. Met my mom in Malaysia, and then they traveled all the different places. Came here to the United States because diplomatic stuff, and conceived me here, and then continued moving different places. We live in Philippines. We also live in Hawaii doesn't count live. We went to Hawaii for 11 days. Um, that's my recollection, and then we went to Taiwan, Taiwan for 4 years, and then I
Yeah.
moved to Panama for 16 years. I stayed there.
Wow. Wow. That you had a really good, rich, uh, versatile childhood. So
Yeah,
then, what about your mom? Is she Chinese too?
she's Malaysian, so yeah, she's Chinese. According to my dad and according to my mom, um, if uh, if Malaysia is still part of the old history, she might be royalty blood.
Yeah.
So both sides claim they have royalty blood. So I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, yeah. Royalty. That's nice. So tell us a little bit about your education. Like, I didn't know you have an MBA, and yet you're also an artist. So how did that happen? Did you plan to, to become businessman and have this career and go to MBA? And how did from MBA become a filmmaker?
So it's actually quite funny because I started being a filmmaker due to the fact I met a very talented filmmaker, a photographer, and he owns a lot of equipment back in 1998. So we became good friends, and then we started to hang out together. Then we started to make movies together. But I like to organize. I like to produce. And when I was in high school in Panama, I had put together a whole bunch of different shows in the
Mm,
high school. We
mm,
did a show about making fun of the teachers, and the teacher loves it. And we
mm,
actually, we would take 2 hours off the class in the school, go to the gym, everybody sit there, and we do the performance for them to watch. So
mm,
it was kind of exciting, and I also organized on different events there. So I knew about organizing events really well,
Mm,
even though I didn't go to school for it.
mm,
So I went to study to have a master's degree because I wanted to be able to use this part to do stuff. I
mm,
didn't care about filmmaking. I didn't think filmmaking would be a career.
mm.
Obviously, my dad wanted me to be a doctor, so that never happened.
All Chinese parents want their children to be doctors.
Yeah, so
Yeah, yeah.
but, we did learn an instrument. I learned violin. My sister learned piano,
Oh,
and we do a lots of different shows when we were kids. But I haven't touched my piano for maybe for almost
yeah,
maybe 15
yeah,
years. So,
yeah. You can, if you practice a little bit, can you pick it up?
I think so. I did 2 months ago. I just pulled it out and then played a little bit. I remember. I still remember what the position, my hands, everything else.
Mm.
So I think that should be okay. I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
as I won't be as good as you are because I'm not as
Yeah, I'm terrible. I don't practice anymore.
oh you
I
don't practice.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
My son practices.
oh,
My
that's great.
my son is a very good violist.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. He just won a what do you call audition that he's going to play with London Symphony
Wow,
next spring and go to London for 10 days
that's pretty
play
cool.
play with the orchestra. Yeah, so you have to like through a very vigorous audition to win
There's
that
no way I can
position.
do that. I remember when I was 8 years old playing my violin. I was the only one in my class that don't look at my finger or
Mm,
I look at the crowd audience. I got
mm,
the picture of me performing, and
mm.
I was looking at the audience while everybody look at their fingers.
Let me see your hand, left hand. Okay, close it. Ah, okay. Not bad because ideally you want your pinky to be like closer to the first line. Yeah, you're good. That's good. It's like sometimes somebody's pinky is really short,
Right.
you know, and then it's not good because you want to have long pinky you can
On the
reach.
motion, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny because I always know where my finger had to go, and then I just look at the audience. I never look at my finger when I perform.
Uh-huh.
And every time they say like the music sheets, I don't read them because I already know this. For calling the teacher, I know the song and I know I can play right away back.
Oh,
So that
you
again, I haven't practiced for a while, so now
you
I
play by ear, right? They call.
a year.
Yeah. Yeah. So now you're doing so great in Clubhouse and tell me a little bit how your journey of being a producer and filmmaker that when did that start?
Started in 98, 1998. Uh, Me and my friend Greg, we decided to start making movies together. And so we shot our first feature film. Never got developed, never got submitted, but it was shot in 16 millimeters. And I was the producer, director, and he's the DP. We
Uh-huh.
put it together. We got the trailer out. Everybody loves it. And we submitted the trailer with some kind of interactive CD to Sundance. I even have an email letter from them saying that they would like to see the finished product, but we never
Mm,
finished it. So
mm,
they were very interested.
mm,
So that started my career, and I just started. And after that feature film experience, which I learned a lot. I started to continue on my journey and make lots of different short films until 2004. We did a short film. It's a parody, DC DC Comics parody comedy, and that did really really well. And from there, it got expanded to a feature film. In 2005, we shot a feature film, The Rapture. I made a lots of mistakes in that project, but we pulled it off and won a whole bunch of awards. Got to different, probably about 50 different film festivals back then, and got distributed worldwide and got my 90 back. So I was very happy with that. And then I just continued going on, do a lot of
mm.
shopping from there till maybe 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I decided to go back to do feature film. Um, Very unfortunately, the feature film I decided to start with was a martial art comedy musical,
Oh, wow.
and was painful.
Oh yeah?
It was a new learning experience just because making a musical, you had to record the song first. You had to bring them in first, and
Yeah.
then had to adjust the song, adjust the music and the singing to make sure they are actually in the same level, mix them together, and then you had to bring the finished song on, on set so they can play back the music where they can lip sync, but they can make sure they lip sync correctly. It was a nightmare. So I got so depressed making a movie that finally made it happen. uh, got distributed. It was a half sale because it was a martial art comedy musical, and got released in 2018, and sold to a few countries. Kind of make my money back because we do a lot of micro budget movies,
Mm,
so I
mm,
was good with that. And then from that, I just did another feature action film that actually called the Immortal Combat. Right now, you can see
mm,
that Tubi,
mm,
Amazon. The
mm,
original name of that is a Wuxia 2, The Code.
mm.
That feature film did really well. We got into maybe 20 film festival, winning maybe uh, 10 different awards on that one.
Mm.
And so got distributed, and then so I want to do another one. So we did the latest one, Wuling the Society. I just finished shooting that last year, December, during the COVID pandemic time. And then we make sure everybody wear masks during the whole set, in front of the camera, behind the camera.
Mm,
We made it work. I finished edited in July this year,
mm.
and 3 weeks later, it got taken by a distributor. So now it's been planned for release, hopefully this September.
How does do you do your editing when
I
you're
do.
done? Yeah, by yourself. So sometimes people say, you need to have someone else to edit your film because you know your film so well. Maybe you're biased. How do you treat that?
Well, I'm a Gemini, so I've got a two face. One face is I love what I see, I love what I see. The other face is this is sucks, this is horrible.
uh,
Kind of.
uh,
So that's my personality. And so when I do editing my movies, I always think about the audience. What would
yeah,
the audience think when they're watching this movie? Would it be too long? Would it be too short? Would it
yeah,
be okay?
yeah,
And do I really want to make it a certain way and this and that?
uh,
Uh, so the latest one, for example, Within the Society, it's a sci-fi action movie. The reason why I edit my movie because they're all action movies. Action movies, for me, I can know exactly how to edit them because I'm a martial artist and I can
yeah,
see the bigger picture how to edit them together, which
yeah,
is easy when it's making filming it because as a editor, martial artist, also a director, I
yeah.
don't need to waste my take. I can do one take, two take because I got
Yeah.
my editor.
Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
So that's making it a little bit more easy for me in
Yeah.
post production. So
Yeah.
within the society project, for example, I actually have a finished rough cut done. And then I watch it a few times, then I forget it for a whole month. I actually, literally speaking, don't touch it for a whole month. And
Oh,
then that whole month's time, I send it to my composer, send it to a
yeah.
friend of mine, send it to another friend of mine who's a sales agent,
Yeah.
and then they will tell me what they don't like. So when what they tell me, if I see a common ground, like let's say one scene particularly is too long, I will
Yeah.
go back and cut it, just
Yeah.
because I want to make sure that the audience are the one benefiting from my movie, not me. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I can make a movie 4 hours long, but if nobody wants likes it, it's a
Yeah.
useless
Yeah.
endeavor.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. So, um, now, can you talk a little bit about, of course, maybe if each film is slightly different, like when you have an idea of shooting, um, how do you raise money first, or you just use your own money and start a work? How does that go?
In the past, I had tried to raise money through crowdfunding, and I hated it. I do not
Yeah.
I do not have the patience
Yeah.
and the energy like Tamika Brosco. She
Yeah.
is wonderful. She raised $42,000 in 30 days. I cannot do that. I have no patience. I don't have. Uh, as you can see in Clubhouse, I usually don't talk because I don't like to talk. I don't like to talk about myself. I like to people to talk about who they are, what they do, so I can
Yeah.
get to know who they are, what they do, and I can
Yeah.
appreciate what they do, and they
Yeah.
be in the room for with me. So
Yeah.
in Clubhouse, you see me always in the background. I just
Yeah.
listening and taking notes, and that's about it. And so what
Yeah.
happens here too. I do not like to ask people for money. I do not like to beg for people. I don't like to do it. I don't
Uh,
want. I never ever want to be a sales agent or salesperson. I hate that word.
oh yeah. Yeah.
So when I had to make a movie, I always think about what is the return of investment. How
Yeah.
quickly do I want to see my money back when I get it distributed? If I
Yeah.
spend $100,000 now, will I be able to see my money back when it's distributed? Probably
Uh-huh.
not.
Uh-huh.
If I have a celebrity involved, yes, I may be the same money back. But if I don't have a celebrity involved or actor that everybody know, and I spent $150,000, $100,000. Would I be able to see the money back? Probably not. Understanding distribution is very important. Like Jerome always say, there's 500 plus distributors out there, and you maybe only find less than 1 to 2% are good distributors potentially. So most of the distributors, they are there for the business to make money. Just like film festival, they are there to make money.
Mm.
If your movie get into film festival, it's not because it's good enough that they can use your movie to make money for themselves. Same thing with distributors. They are there to make money off your movie. So if they represent your movie, that's because they love your movie. They think your movie has potential. They want to capitalize your movie to make sure that they can make money for themselves. So at the end, the filmmaker get almost zero. And because of that, you got to think about what should I do doing filming and how much money I need to spend before I can see a return. And that's always something I always juggle with. And because of that, I always think about making micro budget movie with no name actors and genre film like sci-fi action martial art will actually make it work because I don't need to. I have genre that the majority of people love. I have a genre that people were going to go see it because it's sci-fi, because it has like crazy ideas there, because it's an action movie, because of martial art. People like to see that no matter who is in the movie. Yes, have a celebrity will be better, but without celebrity, you can see more quicker return on investment. If you start right, you finish right.
Mm. Yeah, well said. So, can you show me? Can we show us one of your film trailer?
I can show the latest one. Let me see.
Okay. Yeah, I would love to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see that today I speak a lot because I'm actually here to interview by you. Otherwise, I'll be in the background listening.
This is a real B&H
hold on
customer
a second.
story. Jack and Barbara, professional wildlife photographers and
So
B&H.
you know how to do it, right? Share screen. You're good at it. So you know I don't have to do it for you. You do it. But by the way, thank you for reading one of the contract I sent to you. Actually, I only have one contract.
Can you see the screen now?
Yeah, I have to click, right?
No,
Add to stream. Yeah, I already stream now. Okay.
Can you see the screen, right?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I added on.
Occurred before the time of death? These wounds were there, and then
They're coming. They're coming.
who?
The devil. The devil's coming.
Jim? I think I remember him. The one on TV tonight. You know, the one they said OD'd?
I wouldn't worry too much about it. Let the cops do their jobs.
I suppose you're right.
See what we get. Whoa. Looks like a suicide to me.
What caused the accident is not as important as making sure those responsible pay.
Why? I just want to know.
Tenemos que ser adelante. Ah!
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I think this might go right. Murders?
There's more than one?
Alex, tell your detective. Oh!
Wuling. Nice.
Thank
So it's a how long is it a feature, right?
This feature is about 74 minutes long.
That's a good size. So tell me like in terms of distribution, is it a true a short would not be distributed, only people interested in long film?
It's all depending now, just because we are in the world of digital video on demand. So lots of short films, and potentially there's also a lot of different sales agents and distributors that specialize only for short films. Most of the time, you probably don't get too much money out of it, that's for sure. But once in a while, you can get some money if your short film is really, really good.
Mm.
I got to give it a good example. O'Neill got his film. You know O'Neill, right? O'Neill.
Mhm.
Yeah. So he got a short film. He got a show on the Star TV network,
Wow.
and it's incredible. I mean, it's a good
Wow.
movie, and people really enjoyed it. I'm not sure whether he make any money back or make any money at all, but
Yeah.
it's shown a lot of places. It's a calling card. Always what we call it. When you're doing a short film, you always make it as a calling card. Do the best you can with the short film. When you get to the festival, winning different awards, that people recognize who you are. Then you can use that opportunity to garner enough people to say, "Hey, let's make a feature film together." And all they will say, "I'll give you money to make a feature film." So that's always useful as a short film works.
Mm. In terms of applying for film festival, say, is it true? Like, say, I made my Young Gun Diary, uh, 2020. If I have a film I already made a while ago, say 2018, would that film be qualified to apply for a festival today?
It's all depending on their rules. Some festival allow anything before 5 years within 5 year time of now. So you may be able to get in. So 2018 movie, I know most of the festivals still taking it because I have a feature film in itself, which is a sci-fi. I'm sorry, it's a martial art comedy musical one.
Mm.
2018 movie, and people still accepting the movie for other festivals.
Mm. Now, when you apply for film festival, it can be very costly, huh? Because they want like cheapest maybe 25, but you can pay up to like $100.
Yep.
How do you deal with that? You have to plan that, right? Or
You
just
plan that ahead of time. Always plan everything. When you're making a movie, always plan from pre-production process, the money you're going to spend in marketing, distribution, and also for festivals. That's always very important. Also, make sure when you make a trailer or if you have a short film, whatever, when you submit to film festival, send it the same thing. You budget the amount of money you would spend on festival, doing your film festival, doing your short film process. And at the same time, you're going to market your film, either short film or using your trailer for your feature film, blast it all over the places so people can see it, people can get excited about it. When that happens, you will get festivals reaching out to you and providing some waiver fees or 50% discount, 40% discount, a 100% discount because they would like your film or your trailer so much they're willing to pay for it to get it to the festival. And that happens a lot. They will send you a DM or Instagram or Twitter or email. They say, "Hey, I saw your trailer in this place. I really like the content of the trailer. So I would like you to submit to our festival. And here's a 40% or 50% discount code for it." So that happened a lot. So while you budget within your process or your or marketing, you also want to make sure that you get your name out there so people think that you are a quote unquote expert what you do. Remember, marketing is about the more people know who you are, the more they think you're an expert. So, of
Yeah.
course, you gotta have something to back it up.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I just realized I contradict myself
Yeah.
because in Clubhouse I usually don't talk, so nobody thinks I'm an expert.
But your room is doing so well. Tell me your secret because I have a room. Darian helps me, and you come in sometimes about iPhone video production. But I never have that many people on stage and
I,
that many mods. Tell me, how'd you do that?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm so surprised. I get Dan, I got Darian, I get Jerome, I Tamika,
Yeah.
Mitra, all these people. They are just there, and William, obviously, they're there, and Bobby, and I just don't know what happened. They just love to come to my room. They said it's my personality, but I don't talk. So where does my personality come from?
Well, you must something about you. You're kind of laid back. You have, and but there's a very interesting attraction there. Your title is very good. Your title of your room is very
Oh,
attractive.
yeah, that's another marketing
That's why
thing.
you have a fucking MBA.
So yes, you're right. And every movie I make, every title or everything I do, it's had thought over so long to make it happen. For example, my company name MDI. I decided to use the word NDI because I want to assimilate what IBM does and the name that people can remember. So when you say NDI, they know right away it's Johnny's Movie Production Company. So that's always happened. When I when I used to have a club called Cleveland Filmmaking Club, and I didn't open that, created that, and it was not a bad idea. But the problem is, you limited to only the Cleveland people are participating to the club. So I feel like I need to have a new club name, something that everybody can connect to. Movie makers been taken away already by Mr. Darian. But no, I'm just joking. I wanted something related to filmmaking, videography, and be very basic. So I thought hard about it. I said, maybe filmmaking 101, because we all want to learn something about filmmaking.
Right.
And 101 means that it's covering from the basic beginner to the expert people. So we have all type of category and aspect of filmmaking that people had to get to. And then I felt like when I put the room together, if I only put filmmaking 101 room, you don't know what's going on. So you have to be more specific. It's like SEO, and YouTube. You want to be more specific. So I put away filmmaking from pre to post, from marketing to distribution. Knowing most people want to know more about marketing, most people want to know about distribution.
Yeah.
That is always a trackman there.
Right.
And if you were there last week, yesterday, and then you were there before, you have noticed every week the room atmosphere is so different. The topic is so different. There's 1 week everybody only want to talk about distribution.
Yeah.
There's 1 week everybody want to talk about pitching, how to
Yeah.
pitch quickly.
Yeah.
Yesterday room was quite interesting. It's so different topic and it's quite challenging. And
Yeah.
I love it. I love to hear people having questions and love to see our talented moderators, yourself, William, Bobby, everybody else who be able to contribute and help them out on
Yeah.
a free basis, consulting inside the clubhouse. And I don't know why they like my room. I don't know why. Maybe because we're like Switzerland, because we are very neutral. We are very
But
honest.
you get really good mods though. I
We got
mean,
very good
Darian does a great job, and
Derek,
Dan does a great job.
them, I love them. I love two both. They're so great, so
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Then we have Tamika. When
Yeah.
they're looking for her, she always there. Debra, all the way from Greece.
Oh,
4 o'clock in the morning. Come on. I said, oh my God. I
Yeah.
feel so embarrassed to have her wake that early in the morning to be in my room.
she
But-
sounds always sleepy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's kind of I'm feel blessed and very honored that these people willing to come to my little tiny room, and they can go to different rooms they want to, but they always come back to my room, and they
Yeah.
always say something nice about me, which I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Are you there? Because I thought you just not there. You just
I'm
ask.
always there.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm there.
I wasn't sure you're there.
Yeah, I'm there.
You don't say a word. No, you say a little bit.
I'm learning from everybody.
Let them work. You're
No,
the boss.
No. That's what the producer does. This delegate work to everybody so he can sit back and do the producing job. Which
Yeah.
I was doing. What I was doing is I was to make sure
Do you know Scott?
I know him very well.
Hi, Scott.
He's listening. Hussein's listening too. Hussein's
Yeah.
going to make fun of me, but he's not doing it so far. But
Hussein. Do I know Hussein? Is he
No,
young
you
guy?
don't know. He's an actor. He's local.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I know a Hussein. He's a young guy.
No, not
Okay.
him. Not that.
Hi, Hussein.
But back to my story about the clubhouse.
Yeah,
people
yeah.
because they enjoy the atmosphere, and we
Uh-huh.
have really great moderators. You and yourself there, and we take time to respect each other. We try our best not to hurt other people's feelings. Once in a while, we have a argument, but always filter out really well, and people respect each other. It's a mother line. We want to have a room for everybody to be there. Really, Hussein, hello.
And did you ever run into rooms in Clubhouse that is kind of embarrassing, that people fighting or insult each other?
One time only.
Oh,
I got
okay.
into the room and it was very nasty. So I just.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
It-
So how did you get Bobby to be on your? Because I invite him so many times. I even changed my time for him because it used to be 12, I changed to 11 so he can come, but he never did.
All right, Bobby. So if you listen to this, you probably know what's going on. So Bobby and I, we were in a different clubhouse room, started with by Vina. She used to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we back then maybe January, February this year, we always did it all the time, and we got in a huge laughter one day that O'Neill got upset with us and walked out of the room.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But I didn't know Bobby that well. We just connected back then, and then that's all it is. So once in a while, go in his room. Once in a while, listen to him talk. Due to the fact I got really busy because of the one-way day event I'm putting together right now, I can't even do anything else. So I don't go anywhere. And one day, out of nowhere, he popped in, and I think somebody else. I think it was either Tamika or someone else invited him in. And then
Okay.
he joined and become moderator, and he's been really helpful to help everybody out. And since then, he's just been keep coming back.
That's great. Yeah.
Bobby, really appreciate you being there. I don't know what I have done to have you there every
Yeah.
Tuesday, but thank you.
Yeah, that's great. So, by the way, Johnny has his room 7 p.m. Eastern time. Johnny's room in Clubhouse for filmmakers are very popular. And now, do you go to other people's room often these days?
Not like I used to be. I used to be there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and every different rooms. But then
What's Monday?
I can't remember right now. Back then it was a room that for filmmakers. I go in there, I listen, and then get bring up to stage and become a mod and help out as much as I can. I usually don't talk too much, but I do when I talk. I just be straightforward and then keep my mouth shut because everybody has their own opinion. So it doesn't mean that my opinion it's wrong. It's just different opinions.
So what is the 2 rooms you really like to go these days?
I think one with Tamika, she have a room at the 529 film or something like that I joined. There's also a movie maker's room when Darren put together a joint. In your room, 3.
Thank you. Do you ever consider using iPhone to shoot your film?
We had thought about, Keith and I had talked about using mobile phone only to shoot a feature film, but we're going to see how that's going to happen. I like to use what I use right now because I get to know how to use my Blackmagic Pocket 4K really well, and I love how I can. This is cheating. I love how I can change the ISO in post production without hurting the film image, as long as I film it and with enough detail in it.
I see. What camera do you use mostly, may I?
Blackmagic Pocket 4K.
Oh my God! Excuse me. That's wonderful.
Well,
That's wonderful.
I have a video production company, so I need to have product equipment here that I can actually use when I go out to shoot events or shoot different scenarios.
Oh yeah. Tell us a little bit about your relationship with these the equipment people. Like you have you often have these access to these equipment. People let you use. How does that go? You write a review.
I'm not an influencer. I'm more a tester. So what happened was apparently people saw my reviews on YouTube, which is NDI Film. You can check it out, and they like my content. It's very unbiased and very basic, to the point. And then the company would send me their product for free. What I do is I test them out, trying to destroy them, and then if they don't get destroyed, I'll do a review about the product. I have received a bunch of different wireless microphones that they don't work at all after I test them out. So the company would say, just keep it. Don't bother to do a review because it's useless. So yeah, that happens a lot because on my YouTube channel I've had 8,000 subscribers so far, but it's not a lot. But it's enough because people watch my video and see the content I have there. However, I'm extremely active on Facebook. I belong to over 500 different filmmaking groups. And with those 500 different filming groups, I'm the administrator of maybe 30 of those.
Wow.
So,
Let me know some. I have a few, but not as much as you do.
yeah.
So tell us a little bit about I thought Facebook is fading. like only old folks like me use it. So tell me a little bit how you utilize Facebook.
I utilize Facebook in the sense that like the way I use the Clubhouse. When I see somebody have a question and nobody answer, I pop in the answer. When I see a person have a question about filmmaking, post production, pre production, and whatever, and there's hundreds or there's more than 30 different answers, I don't say anything else because they're like Clubhouse. You got already 30 different answers. My answer will be one of the extra. It's not gonna be making a difference in the story. But when there's somebody asks a question and nobody answer, I'll probably be the person to answer that because if I know what it's about. That's the reason why I'm very active on Facebook because I talk to lots of people. I interact with lots of different groups. And then when I have any trailer, I share them out. I say, this is my new movie trailer. I would like you guys to come and check it out. By the way, my latest movie trailer, you just watched, is called Within the Society. And we're having a hybrid premiere, which if you're in Cleveland, you can attend the festival, the screening in person. If you're not in Cleveland, you can actually do it virtually. And you can check out the movie information at watchbeam.com.
Watchbeam.com.
BEM. So check it out. Need your support. We are independent filmmakers. We don't make lots of money out of making movies. So if you can support independent filmmakers like me, please do so. Please.
Yeah. So can you give us a couple of your what do you call social media? Because I think you can tell me now and then also send me something because I want to upload it onto your description.
Ching, you type you have a type of what you're typing there. It's Watchbeam, BEEN. BEM.
BEEN. Okay. WATCHBEEN or M?
M. Watchbeam.
Okay. What is beam? What is a beam?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But
is it right?
The CEO of Watchbeam he's part of the Clubhouse. That's how I get to know him and got to use his platform for the virtual event.
So it's like a Discord a little bit.
Discord does not have video part of the screening, but this Watchbeam is a platform for virtual screening of movies or events or whatsoever. Mick is the guy who started the whole thing. Really great guy. They're looking for investors right now, so if anybody be interested in invest, check out their website.
So why would people use Watchbeam if they can share their film or premiere on YouTube?
So for me, I like Watchbeam because you can actually interact with people right there and then, and they can actually set up where you can actually charge money or you can do it for free, and you can also present yourself like StreamYard here where people can see you and then you can play. And finally, I don't have to worry about uploading or press the play button to show the film. So somebody can do that for me. I'm lazy.
Oh wow. Tell me your YouTube channel. What is it called?
Sure. My YouTube channel is very simple. You just go to youtube.com/MDI Film, which is my next after MD Film.
MD, right? Yeah.
MDI. You see my next to my name.
MDI Film. Okay, I'm just writing it down. Huh?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right.
So what does MDI mean?
It's a short for Media Design Imaging.
Oh, okay.
Just like IBM, it's short for something. I can't remember right now.
Yeah. Can you share your YouTube channel a little bit?
Sure. youtube.com/MDI Film. You want me to share the screen?
Yeah. I can find it too, but since you're so good at that, I'll let you do it. Or I can push button for you when you need me. I'll come to Cleveland just to push buttons for you.
How about that? Can you see that?
Yes, dear. Let me bring it to. Okay.
There you go. So this is my channel. In this section, the live stream interview. So I do. You know what? I'm gonna have to do an interview about you in the future pretty soon too.
Please.
So this is all the interview or live stream that I done, and then below I had all the different test reviews of products we done. Then we have different films that I had made.
Oh wow! So you organize them in. I like that organization. Yeah. I'm not that organized. How many videos? How many videos you have?
Oh, that's a very good question. Let's see. How many videos do I have?
You don't really see it because I try to check myself, like how many videos I have. It will take me a long time to find that information. Isn't that weird?
You're right. It's hard to find.
Yeah, I think I know I have more than 700 videos.
You got more than I do, probably.
When did you start it? You don't know. You that information you can see. Go into your bio, like about.
About
Yeah, you will see when you started. Yeah,
6.
2006.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I thought YouTube didn't even existed in 206.
I'm old, man.
Yeah.
I'm old.
No. I thought YouTube started 208. Wow, you're
No,
really, you're early bird.
Yeah, I was one of the new start. It's like Facebook. I was one of the new early people who started Facebook.
Oh wow, so you're really a media junkie. Wow, so don't forget to subscribe me, okay? Juhl
already
Media. Oh, okay. I only have 5,000. Not as much as you are.
Oh, sorry. Just play the.
So play us something else. Play me something like can you play a little bit section of your martial art musical whatever?
All right, let's see if we can find out.
Okay.
All right, there's a trailer. Let's play the trailer.
All nice.
Oh, okay.
I've heard that a Bigfoot murdered 3 guys on a dope farm. There's always. So Ed, why do you really want to learn Kung Fu?
When I was growing up, I was so different. I was always slower than everybody else.
Edward Ralph Turtle.
His eagerness to show that he's better. His need to want to fit in. That's the real issue. What? He's always been a loner, right? No friends growing up? He always harassed him, bullied him. And then he created a barrier. Maybe they even bully you because you can't live up to a certain standard.
You think this is goats, man?
Look at them. It's great to see them bonding.
Yeah, perhaps they'll become brothers someday.
That is like.
I want to be better. Then you can start with this. Cleaning.
Nice firm grip. You must work out.
Workout. All he does is sit in front of the TV to victory. I ordered pizza for you. Go pick it up.
Guess you learned your lesson. You need to be training in my dojo. This school can't teach you anything.
This is ridiculous. I came to see your fight, not a makeup love story.
Welcome to Sensei Birch no Kung Fu Dojo. So you're here for a free lesson?
Yes, I'm interested in learning some kung fu here. Stop, Shay, bitch.
Is this the film called In Itself or just the?
I won't be treated like a child. That's right, I'm a shining star.
Great.
Thank you.
My friend Yokiko and the audience, she's my partner in my neighborhood. We have a workshop. We do multimedia teaching to people voluntarily. So she's a very techie person. So she found I have 623 videos. You have 443.
Look
So
at that.
funny.
You
Yeah.
got more than I do.
I thought I had a 700, but that's probably including some of the video. It's not open to public.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch, but that's unlisted.
Yeah. So I hide them away. And so now, can you make money on YouTube?
I don't make that much money. Maybe every quarter I get about $100.
Oh my God. So how often do you provide content on YouTube?
Well, I haven't done anything for quite some time, just being
I
too
see.
busy.
I see.
Last year, I do maybe once, twice a month, but just haven't had a chance to do much this year.
Oh yeah. So you're not like providing all the time. I have done it more frequently. When I was with the Andrew Yan campaign, I shoot events and then I put it on. And then I start to get a lot of people watching my video. I think my popularity really is coming from Yangon. And then when people like my video, then I produce more. So it's like a back and forth, back and forth. And now since COVID, I couldn't go out to, do any political things.
Right.
So I just start this talk show. So you are my, I think, 100, either 19 episode or 120. So
Well,
I've done, yeah.
The newer one, I'm just 100 later on. That wow,
I started last March.
man. I don't know.
I don't know you last March yet. But anyway, yeah, but I think it's very good every time, I talk to people. I am always very happy afterwards. Even sometimes like I get scared because if I don't know this person very well, I get scared,
Yeah.
So I'm afraid I will ask wrong questions or I don't know him or her. But it's been going really well. Yeah.
That's good. I mean, I'm gonna probably starting going back to live streaming interviews with friends. So I'm gonna pick you. I'm gonna pick Jerome. I'm gonna pick Bobby, Darian. Oh,
Yeah. I did Darian. I interviewed Darian.
I don't like it anymore. You interview him first before you interview me.
Well, I go to Darian's room a lot and helping him. Yeah. And he helps me almost every time.
I don't
So
help anybody.
you came in once in a while.
Yeah, but I don't help anybody.
That's not true. That's not true.
I'm always on the YouTube, in the chat.
That's not true. Yeah.
It's not true.
You're just listening and soak it all in, right?
I like
So
to be,
yeah.
If I go to anybody's room, I like to be in the audience. And if somebody bring me up, I'll go up there and be involved. But I always like to be in the background. I think as a director, as also a producer, I always like to be behind the scene. When you put me in front of the camera, I get tongue-tied. But if I talk about something I love, you can hear me there and just talk. I mean, just talk for a while.
Yeah, yeah. So now, can we have a small conversation in Chinese? Just 一点点。
好吧。
啊。那你现在就说你现在的这个一天的这个 basic 的这个就怎么说日常是什么样子的？比如说你是早上很早起来吗？还是晚上很晚睡觉吗？
晚上通常大概11点半左右睡觉，那早上大概5点多就起来，因为我的猫开始叫，叫好我就睡不下去了，我就起来就给它一点吃的，然后就运动一下，运了动以后就坐在电脑前面就开始工作。
哇！
有机会出去的话，我就出去外面就去一些开会啊什么地方就去了一下，吃中饭就是 microwave food 就这样吃了。
Oh, microwave! That's terrible. We were just talking about. I asked Johnny, "What is your basic routine?" Like he said, he gets up 5:30 because his cat meowing, and then he starts to work and go to bed like 11:30. So yeah, I am just enjoy talking Mandarin. Do you speak Shanghai dialect?
No, my dad does, but I don't.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. So have you been to China?
Nope.
You should go to China. Yeah.
I almost did. I almost moved there last year.
Really? What happened? You had a project?
No, I got hired from a company to work in China.
Wow.
The city I was supposed to go to.
Wow. Where? What city?
Wuhan.
Wuhan. Oh my God. That's where COVID come from,
Mhm.
right? So
Somebody up there do not want me to go anywhere, so
yeah,
save my life.
yeah. So did COVID? Speaking of COVID, did COVID slow down your workload?
Yes, I didn't get any. I usually have 3 production work for producing event and maybe 3 or 4 video production work. Last year they all got canceled.
Oh,
So I had one go to unemployment and use it.
oh, yeah.
And this year, started in January, things just somehow pick up. I got hired to do editing for 2 Clubhouse people.
Uh,
The event producing came back, so life is getting better. Um, so I don't have too much complaint, but I just wish that I kind of think that if COVID didn't hit last year, where I would be now. So if that's the case, I probably would not be as happy as I am right now.
mm,
I think
mm,
COVID has taught me to become more self-reliant to what I know and what I can do
mm,
and what I can offer, and using that 2020 opportunity to get to know my capability as a filmmaker, as a producer, as a marketing person, what
mm,
can I do to expand my opportunities, and
mm.
not to get me where I am right now.
Right. So do when you say Clubhouse, so people on Clubhouse actually have opportunity to make connections and being hired.
Yes. 2 people who connected with me in Clubhouse and then sent DM me on Instagram maybe 3 4 months later, just asked me to do editing for them just because they love the trailer I've been releasing on in Instagram. And I did it for them really cheap because I just want to help them. I got nothing else to do anyway,
Mm.
and that's what I offered them, and they've been very happy with it.
So among all the I know you do Facebook, you do Instagram, uh, do you tweet? You tweet? So which one you which how do I say? Like which you do all of them or you use them in different ways? Tell us a
I
little bit.
I use all my social media different ways. I used to have Google Plus, then that no longer exists.
Uh,
I have LinkedIn, I have Twitter,
oh,
Instagram.
question.
Yeah.
LinkedIn. I hear so many people on Clubhouse talk about LinkedIn, how important,
Yeah.
how effective, but I'm not really use LinkedIn much. Tell me about it.
So LinkedIn is mostly for professional environment. So basically, you want to create a little digital online resume and then build that out through that. So LinkedIn is mostly for that. People in LinkedIn are more um, of this professional standing. You don't
Mhm.
see a lot of actors there, but you see a lot of professional business people there, uh, from my experience. And then that's how you connect with people who is not in within your industry or within your industry, and then connect in that perspective, and then go to get opportunity. So
Mm.
your LinkedIn is very important, but LinkedIn is very tough in the sense of you need to create your own profile, like a very interactive social media resume, and that will help you more advance your future. And the other place, I'm all over the place. I mean, the handle after my name, you can type it into in Google, you'll find me all over the places. I'm in Stage 32, anywhere.
Mm.
I'm Florida.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, it's 1 minute. It's 5 o'clock. Shall we do a rapid fire?
So does anybody have any question for
I
us?
forgot. I forgot to tell you that I do rapid fire with people. Like ask a short question
I don't know
and
you.
then
All
you
right.
answer. Do you?
Do we have any question at all from anybody, or just us talking?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have any questions. So, do you have anything else you wanted to cover, like
No,
important thing?
you can give me your rapid fire. I'll do my best to answer.
Okay. So, do you still do rapid fire stuff? Do you still do martial art now?
Yes.
What do you do?
Chinese martial art.
Oh yeah,
How many?
like
Go
no
for
one can, no one can mess up with Johnny.
Well, I don't know. You can try to mess up with me and see whether that work.
Oh, Hussein ask you, what do you do? Look so good, Johnny.
Asian Chinese secret.
Hey, the gene, right? I look
Exactly.
pretty good too, right?
You do.
I
I
think I,
didn't know you have a kid that old. I thought you were like 20 something years old at first.
oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So
I
yeah,
I think I'm
Hussein,
older than you.
he's 22 years old, but he looks like he's 50.
Good gene, good gene. Yeah, I didn't do any plastic surgery yet. I'm
Right.
thinking of doing it. Yeah.
I do
So,
gain. My mom every time she see me on the camera, she's like, "You gain weight."
but you look good today because
Oh,
I
thank
have never seen you before though.
So,
I saw some of your picture on Instagram.
you know, maybe the StreamYard had this setting where you can make sure it look more prettier.
What? Prettier?
Yeah,
Oh, StreamYard make us prettier.
yeah.
Jose said lies. So yeah, please tell please tell
Oh,
me,
he wants to
and
know.
yes you do. Okay. All right, rapid fire continue. What is your favorite genre of food?
Oh, I like Italian. I like Chinese. I like Korean. I like Indian.
4. That's great. So if you have no money worries, which city and state and country you want to live and work?
Spain. Reason very simple. The architecture there. I speak Spanish too, and I love the environment. So if I ever live in Spain, I'll probably make a lot of movies there. But if that choice doesn't happen, San Francisco is my other choice. That was always my second choice.
Have you been Southern California?
Where? Exactly.
I was in, actually, it's not even Southern. I was in Santa Barbara for 2 weeks, for 10 days. It's absolutely beautiful.
I haven't been there yet. I want to go to San Diego. I have friends in San Diego, but we'll see.
Yeah. I went to San Diego for 2 days. It's also very
it's beautiful, right? San Diego.
yeah, beautiful. Yeah, the ocean, the seal, the hills, the parks, and yeah. But Santa Barbara is different. Santa Barbara is different from San Diego. Is more like a symphonic
Yeah.
orchestra. Santa Barbara is more like chamber music, smaller. Yeah, much smaller.
My sister used to live in Santa Rosa, which is basically, I think it's the area where a lot of winery was
Oh.
made.
Oh,
So she lived there, and I love that area. But I think I still like San Francisco because I like the environment. I like the culture there, and I always had a great time there. I mean, I've been there a lot.
what's your favorite drink?
Water.
Are you serious? You don't drink alcohol?
I used to, but I stopped because I do not like to have hangovers. The one thing I hate about myself is very simple. I need to have control of my body. So I pay a little detail about where my body hurts, what happened to my body, and this and that. Having alcohol in my body, I have no control. I go crazy.
Very good, very good. I respect people have discipline. That takes discipline, because I stopped drinking for 150 days.
Oh,
Yeah, but then I start again because I had no discipline. So
just think about it, you don't want to have hangover tomorrow. Then you should be good.
I don't
always
have hangover. I don't have hangover
Lucky
because
you.
I don't drink that much,
Okay.
But
And, the other thing
I liked myself when I was sober though.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of weight actually.
The other thing I
wait,
like doing is coffee. I don't drink coffee. And my buddy friend Ao Liao, if you know Big Trouble in China, he's the guy who played with the long mustache. He's a friend of mine. He always make fun of me now because I don't drink coffee, and he trying to convince me to drink coffee. So
did you?
I don't drink coffee. I do not like the taste.
Well, I love coffee. I'm a very easygoing coffee drinker. I don't drink. Oh, Johnny! If I see you, I will bring you some really wonderful coffee. Have you try? One of the highlight in
This
the
is
my I'll tell you, one of the highlights of my trip to California is I went to a coffee shop, a Turkish coffee shop. Oh my God, it's so tasty.
No coffee. If you give me a cup of coffee like this is gonna do.
Oh, you're funny. So anyway, I'm an addict now. I think I want to look for that Turkish place in New York. Yeah.
No coffee for me.
Anyway, all right. So food.
Okay.
How about top 3 films you really like?
Big Trouble in China, Hero, and Police Story. The new
Do you,
Police Story, actually.
do you ever watch documentaries?
Yes.
Did I show you my work?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so I think oh yeah, I have a question. What happened if you win a lottery of 25 million tomorrow? What are you going to do?
I donate $1 million out to a charity of my choice. I keep $20 million probably in the bank to earn interest. And the other rest of the money, $4 million, I'll probably just use that to expand the business. Or
Cool.
give it to my mom. I don't know. Whatever I
Cool.
want to do.
Yeah, cool. Great.
You know, I'm never gonna win money because I don't gamble. There's no way. God put me on earth so I can have to earn my living. Period. Which
Yeah.
is really good.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Johnny. It's
Thank you for
fun
having
to
me.
talk to you.
Yeah, have fun. Thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so it's great to talk to you. So yeah, so please audience subscribe Johnny's YouTube, his all social media, and check him out. And if you want to go to his one day World Day in Cleveland, please go on August
29.
29. What day is that? Sunday? Saturday?
That's a Sunday.
Sunday?
Or Sunday, yes. And
Okay.
if you want to come join my movie premiere on September 18th, watchbeam.com.
Oh, watch being the okay, September 18th. What time?
7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ching, you need to be there, please.
Oh, okay.
You
Eastern.
know why? You know why you had to be there?
Yeah.
Why? Ask me why.
Why?
Okay, Darian is going to be doing stand-up comedy for the first time in front of the big audience.
Get out of there. You mean like he will be in your space or just doing it online?
He will be at the theater with us that day.
Oh my God. In Cleveland?
He will be in Cleveland, and he will be performed on stage after the premiere and entertain us with stand-up comedy.
For how long? Like he's telling one joke or he telling half-hour joke?
Half-an-hour joke.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
So if you're on virtual, you can watch him too, because we want to make sure that people on virtually can watch him doing that too.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
I can't wait to actually see him in person. So excited.
Yeah, I already saw him in person.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. Did you see my Instagram? I saw him.
I saw
Yeah.
you guys in the coffee shop somewhere.
Yeah. And we also did like a clubhouse, you know. Like,
Ooh.
let's what's it called? Reset the room.
Let's reset the room.
That's so much fun. So thank you so much, Johnny. And anytime you come to New York City, please let me know.
I'll think about it.
I'll take you out for water.
I'll take you out for a while. That's right.
Or maybe Indian food, you know, Indian food.
Yeah, food. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching. Yeah. So